Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Today we're Monday, July 13, 2015. The question bar is open, folks. If ever you have any questions, feel free to ask them. You can just ask any questions you want. It will be my pleasure to answer them. Today, folks, markets are happy. They're rebounding today. Investors are optimistic after an agreement has been reached with Greece. However, since this morning rebound, we see here that on all indices, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, SPY, and even the TSX, markets were unable to make a new high. They have continued to remain flat throughout the day so far. And the thing is basically what the deal is about is that, first of all, they have agreed that they will give Greece $35 billion, but Greece will have to actually create a fund where it puts 70 billion euros worth of its assets. So any public companies, any state companies that they have, well, they have to put that in the fund, sell those assets to get access to the $35 billion that the ECB said they will, that the finance minister said they will give Greece. Also, by Wednesday, the Greek parliament will have to vote on 6 measures, including spending cuts, pension reform cuts, to actually allow the negotiations to continue. And after that, well, then the ECB will have to discuss to see how are they going to help Greek banks. Are they going to raise, again, the amount of money that they can lend to Greek banks? Because this is also another part of the discussion. But first and foremost, the Greek parliament on Wednesday will have to vote on the measures. So it's a nice first step that is done. But however, there's still many hurdles along the way that need to be met to have a concrete agreement. So this rebound, though, actually last week, on Friday, on MarketGurus.tv, we have actually advised to our viewers to reduce some of their bearish exposure. We have reduced some of our bearish exposure on the American markets. For instance, we had TZA, which is a bearish ETF on the financial sector, and today TZA is clearly breaking down. We got rid of it on Friday. We made the call on MarketGurus.tv, and today the ETF is going down. So if you still have some ETF where you're not at a profit, or you actually have a ETF that's clearly breaking that support, you're gonna have to get rid of it. We have not got rid of all our bearish ETF. There are some ETF that we continue to hold on to. The ones, for instance, that we continue to hold on to, one ETF that we have which is HXD, that we still have in our analyst shorts portfolio. The reason why is that HXD still remains within its sideways formation above its support. And also the TSX, if we take a look at the situation here, even if we did have a nice increase in the market, look at the TSX situation, we still remain within that downward corridor. So far, there's no reason to get rid of HXD. As for the other indices, Dow Jones here is pursuing its rally, heading towards 18,200, NASDAQ as well. But I think what will allow today's rebound to continue will be the earnings season. And the earnings season is going to be key to determine if American companies, have they been really negatively impacted by what happened in Greece? Will they continue to be able to make some money? This is the key question that right now the investors will need to ask themselves. And on Friday, we'll have the beginning of this earnings season. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the sectors that have led this rebound, because even if we had a nice increase today, we're not in favor of recommending to be a full blast buying a lot of long positions for swing trading. I think going gradually, which means you could day trade this movement today. If ever this rebound continues tomorrow, maybe day trade again and hold on to your positions that you bought yesterday and again until markets reach their top. That is actually a strategy that you might favor. But today, to open full blast positions for swing trading, we don't think it's an appropriate strategy. But let's take a look at some stocks that stood out. On MarketGurus.tv, we talked about it. We have the biotechnology sector, where we have several breakouts in that sector, such as Insight, Immunogen, Bluebird is breaking out, clearly reversing its downward trend. It's a minimal, it's a timid breakout, I would say. 144 is the exit point, but I don't really like this breakout there. Oncolytic Biotech, clearly breaking out as well for a target of 74 cents. That's the target you have on a stock like that. Ceres, look, there's a top that's that 558, even if it's a breakout in that stock. However, the exit point should be around 484 on the break of that support on Ceres. PGNX also as well, a clear breakout on that stock, exit point $7 on a stock like PGNX. And also Neurobioscience, clear breakout. And the next segment, we're going to see the consumer discretionary sector in the US, where we also have some breakouts. And after, we're going to take a look at the TSX. So in the consumer discretionary sector, though, it's a sector that clearly started a bullish cycle. Technically speaking, this sector is pretty nice because it's clearly breaking an important resistance there. But for that sector, what are the breakouts? There's Jordan here that is leading the rally. There's a news that this company might acquire another company, so I think investors are kind of encouraged by that, and this is why the stock is surging today. Nike, pretty nice breakout. I think those of you who want to get some exposure on the consumer discretionary sector, Nike is a great bet, right? A clear upward trend in that stock. Really has an exit point 107.5 for Nike. Clear breakout there. VF Corporation, I don't really like that breakout because the thing is that there's still that downward trend that is not clearly for me reversed yet. And so far, on the first breakout like that, I'm not so convinced that it could continue as much for a stock like VFC. Gray Television, a nice breakout too as well. It stayed neutral for a while and now it's clearly breaking out. And we also have the mining sector on the TSX. It's not in a bullish cycle yet, but it's neutral. This is a clear index, a clear sector, sorry, not index, a clear sector where you could actually day trade. In terms of the best picks, we have First Quantum on the TSX that gave several entry points here for day trading. I think it was recommended since 10 o'clock on MarketGurus.tv. So you had one entry point here, one there, just another one here on the break of that small sideways formation on First Quantum. So it's pretty nice there. Now, if you have not gotten on First Quantum, I think the only timing to get into First Quantum is if you see the TSX making a new high intraday. And that will be a great timing to get into First Quantum because that will confirm that there's a wave of buyers that's consistent. Tech Resources too as well. Pretty nice, several entry points on Tech Resources. Now for Tech Resources, by putting more data on that stock, look where we are right now. We're in a situation where we have already reached this downward trend. So I believe we're going to have a stabilization phase soon. And this is why I say it's important to wait for the TSX to confirm a new high intraday before considering to get in a stock like Tech Resources right now. But if you got in earlier, good job. I think you're definitely in a situation where you could actually at least take some profit on that positions on Tech Resources. Now we have one question from Anon. It was from Friday. What stochastics are you using in your analysis? Usually, Anon, the stochastics I use are the 933 stochastics. This is the one I use on marketgurus.tv. So here, Pat bought HGD at 1378. Actually, HGD has been a great ETF today. 1378, sold at 1356, so you didn't make money. Now maybe TFM and Tisiki.B a better bet. Yes, there will be better bet. However, for gold though, you know, you bought HGD at opening on gold, but take a look also at gold, because gold here, you had that bottom here on March at 110. So we were at 111. So from 111 to 110, did you have enough room to make a lot of money on HGD? I think that's kind of the mistake that you did on HGD by not analyzing how gold was. Of course, I think with what happened in Greece with the agreement, we could have expected a selling pressure on gold, but so far it didn't really happen as much, and so it didn't pay off. Now for Teck Resources and First Quantum, yes, they're a better bet, but as I said, for me, getting into them right now, I think it's inappropriate, simply because we still have the TSX that remains totally neutral. And as for First Quantum though, if we take a look at this stock here, one of the best day traded so far. But as for First Quantum, what could be the target on that stock? You see that if you're getting in now, look, there's all this congestions here. There's the 100-day moving average, 50-day moving average. All of them are meeting there. So why get in now on a stock like First Quantum? Teck Resources, we could have some room to go on Teck Resources, but as I said, by putting the chart there, the 30-minute period, you see all this downward trend on Teck Resources. So for me, it has to be clear that Teck Resources, to confirm the strength of this bullish momentum, need to at least confirm that it could go above 1225 and higher. And if it goes above 1225 and higher, we see that we could easily go towards 1287 to reach the 30-day moving average on a stock like Teck Resources. So between both, I think Teck will be the best, but on both, it's not a great timing to get into them right now.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
So we have one tough question here from Bear. Why would you recommend ballpark cash winning in one's portfolio given the present uncertainty on the market? There's no clear-cut rule, Bear. For instance, taking our portfolio on marketgurus.tv,